And the word of Yahweh of hosts came to me, saying, Thus says Yahweh of hosts, I am jealous for Zion with great jealousy, and I am jealous for her with great wrath. Thus says Yahweh, I have returned to Zion, and will stay in the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem will be called the city of truth, and the mountain of Yahweh of hosts, the holy mountain. Thus says Yahweh of hosts, There will yet dwell old men and old women in the streets of Jerusalem, every man with his staff in his hand for very age. And the streets of the city will be full of boys and girls playing in its streets. Thus says Yahweh of hosts, If it is marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people in those days, should it also be marvelous in my eyes, says Yahweh of hosts. Thus says Yahweh of hosts, Look, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country. And I will bring them, and they will stay in the midst of Jerusalem, and they will be my people, and I will be their God, in truth and in righteousness. Thus says Yahweh of hosts, Let your hands be strong, you who hear in these days these words from the mouth of the prophets, who were there in the day that the foundation of the house of Yahweh of hosts was laid, even the temple, that it might be built. For before those days there was no wage for man, nor any wage for beast, neither was there any peace to him who went out or came in, because of the adversary. For I set all of man, every man against his fellow man. But now I will not be to the remnant of this people, as in the former days, says Yahweh of hosts. For there will be the seed of peace, the vine will give its fruit, and the ground will give its increase, and the heavens will give their dew, and I will cause the remnant of this people to inherit all these things. And it will come to pass that, as you are a curse among the nations, O house of Judah and house of Israel, so I will save you, and you will be a blessing. Don't be afraid, but let your hands be strong. For this is what Yahweh of hosts says, As I thought to do evil to you, when your fathers provoked me to wrath, says Yahweh of hosts, and I did not repent. So again I have thought in these days to do good to Jerusalem, and to the house of Judah. Don't be afraid. These are the things that you will do. Speak every man the truth with his fellow man. Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates. And let none of you devise evil in your hearts against his fellow man, and love no false oath. For all these are things that I hate, says Yahweh. And the word of Yahweh of hosts came to me, saying, Thus says Yahweh of hosts, the fast of the 4th month, and the fast of the 5th, and the fast of the 7th, and the fast of the 10th, will be to the house of Judah joy and gladness, and cheerful feasts. Therefore love truth and peace. Thus says Yahweh of hosts, It will yet come to pass, that there will come peoples, and the inhabitants of many cities. And the inhabitants of one city will go to another, saying, Let us go speedily to entreat the favor of Yahweh, and to seek Yahweh of hosts. I will go also. Yes, many peoples and strong nations will come to seek Yahweh of hosts in Jerusalem, and to entreat the favor of Yahweh. Thus says Yahweh of hosts, In those days it will come to pass, that 10 men will take hold, out of all the languages of the nations. They will take hold of the skirt of him who is a Jew, saying, We will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you.